Hello everyone, welcome back to Viking Warlord Gaming. Dakar Desert Rally is here. Been waiting 3 years for this. Um, if you want to check out, a year ago I did a review for Dakar 18. So if that interests you, go back and see what I looked up or what I thought of it on that video. But the new one's here, so I figured we'd get my first impressions of it. I'm playing on the base PS4, the old dogger, and I'm using a controller. I felt like I should put my impressions out, and you can see from the video here, this is me playing what the game is like and what it's like if you don't have a steering wheel and you're just using a controller on an old PS4 like what I got. The game looks good, I think, from the graphics you can see here. Be on the lookout. There are a few issues. I'm sure you'll notice it as the gameplay unfolds, and we'll talk about it. All the vehicles, this is just motorcycle gameplay. A couple different races I have on here. Nice. A couple different races I have, and I figured I'd do the motorcycle because that's kind of, I don't know, I haven't seen much coverage of that. The handling is good. This Sabre Porto Big Moon really did a lot better on this game than the previous one. They've made it look beautiful. The handling and physics is so much better. I'm still playing through. I'm like I'm like level 18 or something right now. Making my way up to 25 so I can do the simulation settings and give that a try. So I'm just ripping through this sport mode, the beginning mode with the beacons and stuff, and I've been having a blast. The game is solid. The cars handle great. The bikes and the quads are the ones that have the quirkiest handling, and that was kind of the same in the last game. But this is manageable. I mean, I've been having a blast ripping around on this motorcycle on these races, and even the quad. The quad is definitely usable this game. I tweaked the settings, you know, and I found out a lot of the finesse in this game is you kind of have to learn the feel of it. Like finessing the throttle and knowing when to let off really saves you from going out of control. So there's nothing really bad about the handling. You just have to get used to it. I've been playing now for quite a few hours over the past day or two since it dropped, and I'm kind of getting the hang of it. I feel like I wipe out a few times in the race, and you know the wipeouts are that much more engaging when they happen. They're kind of fun. I don't know. I enjoy it. So you'll see here it's kind of stutters. There's some frame rate issues, but nothing game breaking, just annoying. Because it doesn't affect your gameplay, it's just the screen will hiccup. I'm hoping they drop a patch to iron that out. But as you can see here, it looks great with the lightning on this stage. It's like, it looks great. It has a little bit of frame rate issues, and I've had a handful of crashes. About every hour or two, I'll get a blue screen crash of doom. And then I just have to reboot the game and go back in, which is pretty annoying, but it saves your progress, at least in the sport mode, to where you can get right back in the race where it crashed. You don't have to restart, which is nice, but it doesn't do that in the simulation mode, so they need to iron that out pronto, because that's going to be frustrating. I unlocked some rally, like old Group B rally cars, and they are a blast. I'll post some videos of that probably sometime coming up. I'm waiting. I'll probably do one of my little rambling reviews on the game, but I'm not going to do that for a while now. I don't want to just whip through the game and put something out. I want to actually sit with it for maybe a week or something before I do that. But I mean, as you can see from this footage, this is base PS4 and I'm playing with a controller, and it looks great. It plays when you get used to the handling, you know, which is just a learning curve. All games have that. You know, it's a different racing engine, so it's not going to be pick up and play. It's kind of teeters that line between sim aspects and arcade, but I mean, I wouldn't really call this an arcade racer at all. And it's not a legit simulation, I guess. I don't know. It feels good to me, so I mean, I'm happy, real happy with it. With all the shortcomings from the last game, this is just so much better. I'm so happy about that. And if you like the last game, but you know you're frustrated with the controls, or you know the lack of smoother physics, you know, you're gonna love this. I mean, when I was playing this right here to get the footage, I was just thinking to myself, man, this is fun. These motorcycles just rip, and then you know you'll be ripping, and then you come around the corner and hit a tree, and it's just like, oh man, it's fun. The damage model on the vehicles is great. Parts fly off, doors fly off, you know, hoods fly off. The views are great. Like I said, this is just motorcycle views, sorry. So, but take my word for it if you want. It's the bikes and the ATVs are the sketchiest thing about this game, and it's not that sketchy anymore. It's actually kind of fun. The ATV is a finesse thing, I guess. I've found out that, you know, if you're mashing the accelerator and you're trying to take sharp turns, you're gonna roll the thing. But if you back off and kind of play smooth, that's doable. I've done a bunch of rallies with it, every stage, and I've got like second or third place, first place, I don't know. Main thing is the patch for the stuttering on the PS4. I've read that some of the other systems have stuttering too, so I don't think it's just a PS4 thing, but you know, the PS4 is probably one of the weaker ones for the game engine, so hopefully they can patch that to optimize it and smooth it out. Yeah, it's good, guys and gals. If you're a rally fan, I think this reminds me of like a mix between Baja Edge of Control. It has that feel, you know, where you hit a rut or a bump and you just fly off the track and cartwheel. Baja Edge of Control mixed with kind of a little bit of Motor Storm, but not really. Just kind of, you get little Motor Storm flashbacks if you ever played that game. And then Dirt Rally. So it's a mix of Baja Edge of Control, Motor Storm, and Dirt Rally. That's what I'm going with. And I loved all those games, and this game has been all complete fun except for those little technical issues. So if you're on the fence, maybe wait a little bit. You know, see if they smooth out with a patch. But if you want to give it a go, you're gonna have fun with it. I'm confident you will. So, yeah. I'm trying to think what else I can say about my first impressions. It's those big trucks I just passed. Those are a blast. The levels, there's a lot of levels, and then usually when you beat the level with every vehicle class, you unlock a classic, like old Dakar rally car, like a Group B or an old buggy. One of the rallies, they have a motorcycle with a sidecar on it. I haven't unlocked it yet, but I'm working at it. But that's awesome. I mean, a motorcycle with a sidecar. I wonder how that's going to handle. But yeah, the graphics look good, and like I said, it's just the stability issues. Once they get that nailed, and you know, add all the features, they don't have the create a player and create a team, create a car livery and stuff in the game yet, and they don't have free roam in the game yet. But I guess that's coming in an upcoming patch. So what you get is a career mode with a bunch of rallies, a bunch of tracks, courses. You can pick your own branching ways, and a lot of the checkpoints come up. Like right here, I'm just cutting through, hoping I don't hit a tree to make up time. There's a ton of vehicles. They got Dakar, all the official vehicles from Dakar 20, Dakar 21, and Dakar 22. They have classic vehicles you can unlock that are just beasts. They're just like, you know, the Group B stuff is just amazing. Also, when you a little tip that I notice is you do need to go and maybe tweak some of the tuning in your garage on the vehicles, and it's pretty easy, you know, like the camber and the toe and stuff like that on the wheels, and it makes the vehicles handle noticeably different. So some of the default setups are not that good, and then I tweaked a little bit for my style, you know, with the controller and stuff, and it did help and keep me on the track more. So I have to play around with that a bit, but it was nice to see that it actually felt different when I did that. I guess that's about it. I just wanted to throw this up here. I didn't want to do a full review, but I wanted to get something out before I get swallowed up in the hype train with everyone's reviews. If you're a fan of rally, you're a fan of racing, a fan of, you know, just this type of stuff, I would give this a try. I mean, I'm not telling you to go out and spend $70 on the collector's edition or whatever, but I would give it a try. I mean, I say that with a truthful heart. So, hope you guys like this. If you have a comment, leave me a comment. I'll answer it. Otherwise, yeah, I'll get back to playing, and I'll post some more of my thoughts or a review coming up. Thanks for watching. Check out my old Dakar 18 video. Take care. Have a great one, and I'll see you next time.